At QVC for 5.5 years before, so it's in January it'll be 29 years that I've been doing exactly this on television, almost 30 years.
Now, has it gone by in the blink of an eye?
A blink of an eye takes longer. No, it's been quicker than a blink of an eye. I mean, it's just amazing how rapidly, you know, my parents, grandparents always told me this. So, but as we all know, time flies.
It really does.
And I think the older we get, the more quickly time flies. So just really quickly, there was a couple of questions on the Today Special CoQ10, because we have a CoQ10 100, 200, 300. The reason why we focus on the 200 in the Today Special, that really satisfies most everyone's needs. 100 is a great economical way to get a good level of CoQ10 on a daily basis, 100 milligrams. 300 milligrams is a great way if you need to get a higher potency for specific reasons recommended by your doctor. But the 200 is really the one that's ideal for most everyone.
Hope that answers your question. Of course, Andrew is always ready and raring to go because a lot of you have a lot of questions, and I'll ask a few of them as well.
And I'll answer a few questions. A lot of questions about dogs and supplementing for dogs and things like that.
It's coming.
So I'll talk about that in detail throughout the show because my two favorite, I say, people, my furry friends on the planet are Lincoln and Marcel.
Right.
I mean, it's just,
how are they at the moment?
They're wonderful, but they're far away, which is always disappointing when I travel. So
are they back in LA?
But that's Marcel. That's Marcel when he was smaller, before he got fully grown up.
Right.
And there's Link. And Link's doing great. Link's almost 12 years old. He still went hiking with me almost every day this summer in Aspen, so he's doing well. I'm more careful about his activity, just like all of us. I don't do the same things at my age now that I did when I was 20, but we should remain active all the time. So it's good to keep our older dogs active, just we need to be intelligent about how intense that activity is.
You know, it's all about taking care of ourselves, and that's the one thing that in this show we're going to help to aim to do, is give you the kind of tools that we need, the natural tools to do it. Sometimes, I don't know how to make this a delicate segue.
Oh, it doesn't have to be delicate. It's the healthiest foods we eat. I mean, things like this afternoon, Muriel got an omelet at the hotel. Right. And it had Brussels sprouts. I ate the entire omelet. It was her omelet.
With wild abandon.
And the Brussels sprouts were delicious, roasted Brussels sprouts. But Brussels sprouts are one of those foods that so many people complain great and delicious, but they could cause uncomfortable gas, like broccoli and cauliflower and other cruciferous vegetables. Arguably, cruciferous vegetables are the healthiest things we could eat. Right. Beans and legumes and lentils and things like that also cause significant gas for so many of us. So what this product is, it basically is an enzyme that that basically breaks down the molecules that can be those offending molecules when those molecules are being broken down in your digestive system. So the enzyme basically breaks them down in advance, so they're not fermenting further down in your digestive system, causing uncomfortable or offensive gas. One of the most unique attributes of this product is, unlike the tablets you see, it's an ultrafine powder. It has to be an ultrafine powder because it needs to go to work immediately. Right. It needs to be available immediately to start digesting those offending molecules, those fructooligosaccharides, before those fructooligosaccharides could cause you problems. So it's a really simple product. What it does, it breaks down the molecules in advance such that they will not be broken down subsequently in your digestive system and cause you the uncomfortable gas or the offensive gas. So, and unfortunately, some of the healthiest foods that we all love to eat, cruciferous vegetables and things like legumes, which I love both of those. Right. But both of those foods can be a little bit challenging at times.
Well, one of the things that you need to know is that this won't be a today's special, so our pricing today is wonderful. Again, 23-year celebratory pricing, right, Andrew?
Yes.
We have three options, 60, 120, 240. Savings, as you can see, the bigger the count size, the bigger the saving is. So if you want to give it a go, 240 caps normally is $75. If you order during the anniversary, and this is the final show, it's $54.90, saves you $20, and it's on FlexPay. It's always good to have on hand, and the good thing to know as well is that over the years, we've built up a significant number of reviews, of which the majority are perfect 5 stars. Now, Andrew mentioned we only have a certain amount of time in the show. Anything that you're specifically looking for, make sure you go online, hsn.com, and you can see Andrew's full assortment there.
And also asked often, can you open up a capsule and mix it with water, mix it with a smoothie, Absolutely, absolutely. All of our products are additive free, so you just open the capsule. Product like this, you can mix in a beverage, you can mix it with your oatmeal, you can mix it with your oat bran. You could do that with virtually every product. You could do it with our turmeric, with our ginger, whatever it might be, whatever extracts. Cinnamon extract you could sprinkle on your oatmeal, you could put it in a smoothie. So yes, that's a frequently asked question, and again, no additives, just open the capsule and be my guest.
We're going to head over this way to something else, our next item. We have a couple monthly specials that I know we're going to be getting to as well, which we're excited